Hello everyone, this is Haui111 again. Welcome back to my VanillaTyme series, and this is episode 4, I guess. We are at my base, and well, I took some of the slime office out because it was dirt. And as you can see, we also already ripped out part of the mountain. I'm going to show you how this goes right now. So let's see. As you might remember, we had this little hill here above my base. Like here's the, let's do F1. Here's the entrance to my base. This was my starter base, you could say. I made this on January 22nd, and well, I built up from there, and I have an item sorter down there, as you know, the slime farm and stuff. And most of this is gonna stay, but the area up here is going to be changed a lot because we're going with this modern theme, as I told you. Yeah, and that's why I'm taking out the mountain, and yeah, well, I'm gonna do this and give you an update like in the next couple of minutes. So now, after we put another, or took another couple of layers off of this place, oh, that was a creeper hole that I had patched up, but now taking the floor out does, yeah, it does reveal stuff. And now we got friends. Hi friends. Bye friends. So let's close this up once and for all. What we're gonna do right now, you still alive? Yeah, he is. Okay. That was that. Okay. Let's do it like this. After we're gonna take out this, we're also gonna move the sheep soon, but not now because I want to lay out the template for this thing. I'm gonna show you how this all, or what this all looks like after I got rid of this. I'm a bit obsessive with things like this. Okay, so here's my beacon coming upwards. We need to close this off so nobody falls in there. Same here with the fish farm. That will go in 1.16 anyway. As you can see, now I shaved off like everything except like 2 layers above this, or above my starter base. I will put another layer on this. That's why I made it all like the same height. And I'm thinking about going up with these. I'm gonna take out the walls sometime soon. I already told you and showed you that we claimed a bigger area around this. This was just to secure the starter base. So what we're going to do now is make lots and lots of concrete. I went to the Nether for this because on this server you have a ton of people playing and they claim their base areas and stuff. So this basically means that you cannot go to any gravel biome anymore because they're all taken, and that's why we need to get our stuff somewhere else, and that means I had to go to the Nether and take this stuff from there. Okay, many of you will say, why didn't you close up the walls here? Yeah, and because I'm a bit obsessive myself with this, I'm gonna do that first. Let's back to making some concrete. So this is what the place looks right now. This is just some small side street. It doesn't have a divider in the middle. And here we got the parking lot for the slime office, and as you can see here, I did have some company from our phantom friends. Yeah, well, we managed to agree that they would harass somebody else and leave me in peace. What I did find out is that I would block the beacon if I put a smooth stone slab here, and the same for the fish farm with stairs. So I'm thinking either I'm gonna pull this like a bit, pull this around a bit earlier so I can put glass on here and black carpet, because that looks quite similar, because you can't fake the stairs at all. So these would be 2 stairs and I can't fake them at all. I could put gray carpet on that, but it still would look odd. And the same goes for the stairs. So I think I'll have to think about that some more, and I have to close that off, I know. But that's what we have so far. So I'm gonna move that street, I believe. Now that I think of it, let's do it now. So people, we have like the most of it done. Let's take the last rocket we have and take a big look from above. That's something. I like this. I like this a lot. I really need to take out that farm. And I will do that, but first I gotta patch up this house here. And I like that. I really enjoy this coming together, and we gotta think about something for this. I decided not to go too crazy with this little street here. I can always change that up to make it round or something, because I didn't like the diagonal. I didn't like that at all. So yeah, we might change this in the future, but if you would drive a car and you would go like this, I don't think it's that much. I don't know, it's not too much to ask to like slow a bit down and go this way, because otherwise you'd have the British system anyway if we had a like only a round shape here, and we can't go round in this. We'd have to take out part of the building. So I'm gonna stick with this, and I don't know if I will make it to put it in this episode. We will have a little bridge going into the desert area, and I have something special planned for that. And now we're going to take care of this here and of this. So we're back, and it's actually some time later, like a week or something. I just didn't have the time to I don't know, to record. I didn't feel like it. I just felt to do the grind and do it in silence. So I changed a lot. The first thing you will see is that I put the windows in our slime office, And I also installed another mod. This time it's Optifine. As you can see in the upper left hand corner, it shows frames per second and optimizes some of the optics. And I also changed a lot at the base, as you can see on the voxel map. I'm going to show you that really quick. I turned around all these stairs and put some water in, and I took out the sheep farm and relocated it somewhere, and I got company. Hello, friend. That was that. You can see I played around with some lighting ideas, some lamps with honey blocks on top, and I put in some grass. Some people told me that it's quite vibrant, and I don't know, some people like it, some people might not like it, but well, I do, and that's basically the sole thing right now. I also did like a lot of other stuff. As you can see, I put green glass in here and carpet above the beacon. I put some space in here. I have to close that up as I see right now. And I made the little bridge, and there's some support coming in there. And here you see some new farms. The first one is this here. I have a honey farm. Put in a lot of work to get those bees, and it's not as efficient as I would like it right now. I'd rather have 3 bees everywhere, but that's something for another day. Well, I put in some water here where our water elevator is, so that's the old base part, like the starter base, and everything else is quite the same. I'm going to show you that in a second. Right now we're going to take a look at the other stuff I put upstairs. This is a sheep farm. The sheep farm I took out, like back there. I only kept 5 of the 7 or 8, I think 8 sheep it was. The other guys, I didn't kill them. I set them free. They're roaming around, name tag somewhere outside of the base. And these guys, they get sheared automatically. Some of them are dyed white, and some of them are dyed gray. So we just get our collection here. Well, that was a phantom membrane that doesn't belong in there. Yeah, I put some gray carpet down in here so nothing spawns, even if it's not that lit up. And on top of every building, I also put some white and gray carpet, so it doesn't interfere with the look of it, but is spawn proof anyway without lighting up the roof, because that looks, I don't know, stupid. This here is going to be a trading hall. We're going to put some villagers in here. It's also all laid out with carpet, so nothing can spawn in here. We have some office lamps. It's going to be something that feels a bit like an office. I like that idea. And this is obviously for I got company. Hello, friends. That's interesting. They're on the outside. Can I hit you? Yeah, I can. Interesting. This here is going to be for our librarians. The other one was for farmers, obviously. I'm going to put the lecterns in here, but I actually forgot about it. And I need to bring them all up. That's going to be very tedious, so I postponed that to a later time. Let's take care of our friends here. That was one. Where's the other one? Come here, buddy. As you see, in the past weeks, I didn't become a better shot, obviously. Still need couple of shots to get these guys down. Yeah, other than that, I did not do too much. I put some carpet into the slime farm because I'm not using it at the moment. As I told you in another episode, there's some white carpet down here to make it look better from on the voxel map and stuff. It does not do a lot, to be honest. So what else did I do? I ran around here and yeah, some loading issues. I just made a yeah, I don't know, like I tried something, you could say that. I wanted to try if I can trap mobs in here or like friendly creatures, but that does not really work, so I'm going to take this out first because these are very valuable to me. You cannot jump on honey blocks, so that was the idea, but it does not really do anything because mobs don't spawn here. I don't really know why like neutral mobs don't spawn on the outside. I also tried a other farm idea, a squid farm, because I needed a lot of black dye, and I put water in here and sugarcane and stuff and wanted to make a squid farm, but the squids just didn't want to spawn. I don't know if it was my fault or if there's something with the friendly mob cap. Like servers have yeah, servers have some ways to reduce lag, and one of them is to split the mob cap between the players and limit them and stuff. So basically, if someone else spawns a lot of friendly mobs, then you won't get any spawns, and the same with hostile mobs, and so on and so forth. This here is another memento. It was a ninja creeper that blew me up, but it didn't kill me, fortunately. As you can see, I put stone above all of this. This wasn't there the last time you looked at the video, and above this I put concrete and concrete powder, both in lime. Those, yeah, well, concrete powder being a gravitation block that falls down if it's not supported, obviously needed something under it, and I felt like it's the same if I put lines of stone underneath here, or if I just like put a solid thing under it. And I also, as I said, I turned around those stairs because I played around in my creative world, and it was quite yeah, it was quite interesting. I tried around with different things, and I really found that this adds to the build. So that's why I made it like this. And now I'm going to show you what happened downstairs, because I did play, obviously, but I did not record a lot. So let's take a look down there. And I'm going to warn you, I might have gone a little overboard. This all pretty much looks the same. I made the melon and pumpkin farm a bit bigger, so I get a lot more melons and pumpkins. Yeah, I recently used this, so it's filling up quite good, and I need to repair my stuff constantly because I took out a big chunk of stone. So that's why I needed those guys to trade with me, and that's why I made this a bit bigger. You remember my makeshift iron farm? They spawned a lot of golems, and some of them, after I tore out this chunk here, they spawned in the back and underneath. I'm going to show you that in a second. To make up for it, I put another little makeshift farm here, and I'm going to show you what happened underneath there. They were spawning under this place. I laid this out with cobblestone, so I can always see where the villagers are and don't accidentally mine into it so they fall down and stuff. That would be horrible. And I had to slab this whole place here because iron golems would spawn, and they don't spawn on slabs, fortunately. So that's that. Let's see. Yeah, you see 32 iron golems in there, so that's a lot. And as you can see here, I told you I might have gone a bit overboard. I think the last time you saw this, it would have been like here, the wall, or back there. I also made, I went to the end and made a little, what's it called, chorus flower farm. And yeah, went to the blaze farm. We have a public blaze farm. It's not that high in rates, it's not that efficient, but that also could be because of the mob cap. I went there to get a ton, like I think 2/3 of a shulker, like 18 stacks of blaze rods, and I made this chorus flower farm so we can get popped chorus fruit so we can make blaze rods, not blaze rods, end rods. Then I made like a ton of end rods to light up my builds. And then when I got a little bored, you might see that there's a problem rendering this stuff because like in the distance it's not loading. That's because it's out of the render distance. Yeah, as I said, I might have gone overboard. I bought another beacon because they were on sale. And I mined out this whole area. Just, well, I don't know, just because. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm a bit of a show off. I made a emerald beacon because, yeah, again, just because I can. Well, trading with those villagers gives you a lot of emeralds, so I thought, why use the iron? I can also use the emeralds. So, yeah, well, I think that's most of the news. We have one little thing here. A lot of slimes spawn here because there must be 1.5 tons of slime chunks, and we have to slab them one day because yeah, well, I want to undermine the whole area, like from here to the end of my place, and this is gonna be yeah, this is going to be quite a lot. So let me see, yeah, we should have mined out until here or something. That would be like the place where we mined out to. Oh my god, nothing is loading. Nice. So, and our area goes to here. Oh no, a lot further, 650. Okay, let's go there. So as you, oh my god, look at those chunks. They're not loading in the slightest. Great. Now we're there. Here's the wall. So as you can see, we're at 650, and it's going to take a long time to mine all that out. It's not much of a problem. I do have the time and I like to play Minecraft, so if I'm bored, I'm just gonna gradually mine this out. And I thought about putting beacons under the whole area, but that would be like 35 of them, and that's a bit much. So I might take the beacons out if I don't need them anymore. And yeah, I might what's it called, like place them somewhere else, you know. Yeah, well, that's about it. That's the news. I do struggle with like with the big stuff I want to do in the desert area, because it's going to be a lot of stuff and I have different ideas and like many different, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go for it then, and it's just gonna be just gonna be some back and forth and testing and creative and stuff. But I think that's yeah, quite the progress I made. And yeah, we're gonna be on this for, I guess, a long time. And please let me know what you think about this, because yeah, well, obviously I'm not making videos for myself, and I am really interested what you guys think. Yeah, well, that's that. One thing that I might have forgotten is to show you something that's quite satisfying, I guess. And to close this episode off, we're gonna have a look at the, well, let's say a bit bigger item sorter. Well, this row here is empty. We're up to, oh, I can't open that, can I? Well, anyway, we're probably up to there with the stone. As you can see here, that's all stone. This is andesite, diorite, and so on. You already knew this or saw this in a recent episode. I just made it a bit bigger, so we have lots and lots of stuff. Some people buy this stuff in the market. Oh, nice, I got some kelp. Don't know what to do with it. And I can see the sun where the stuff's not loading in. That's interesting. But the satisfying part is this. Look at that. That's 2.5 stacks of diamonds. Let's do it like this. And as we see, it's backed up a bit. Well, that is not too unfortunate. I have to constantly go upstairs and like smelt iron, because it was full like till here just with iron, and I smelted all that, and I mined out a lot of obsidian. I also sold that in the market to some guy, and yeah, that's quite it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and yeah, well, if you did, leave a like and let me know what you think about all the builds and stuff, and if you have any ideas that you want to let me know about, then let them in the comment section. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. It would help a lot. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.